Tonight's newscast is brought to you by Kokomo Auto World, located at 3813 South LaFountain Street, Kokomo.
Hello and welcome to KPTV News. I'm Samantha THIEKE with this week's top stories. Police are searching for a driver wanted in a fatal hit and run on the city's south side. It happened around 8:45 last Thursday night at the entrance to Highland Springs subdivision on Center Road. Two 13-year-old males were headed east on 300 South when their moped was struck by a vehicle attempting to turn southbound into the subdivision. After hitting the teenagers, the driver fled the scene.
It was a thump, and I look out my window, and then I just decided to come outside. There was a crowd gathering. Pedestrians were already helping. It was pretty sad. People were crying.
Both victims were transported to a local hospital and later airlifted to Riley Children's Hospital in Indianapolis. On Friday night, one of the boys, 13-year-old Christian Reed, died as a result of his injuries. Police need your help to track down the driver wanted in the fatal hit and run. The suspect vehicle is believed to be a white Ford Escape with front end damage. If you see a vehicle matching this description, call the Howard County Dispatch Center at 457-1105. You may also qualify for a cash reward by calling Central Indiana Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS with your anonymous tip. Area students are getting a real-world experience thanks to a new program at the Kokomo Area Career Center. KPTV reporter Ian Hoagland has more on what students are cooking up downtown.
Kokomo Area Career Center students are getting a taste of what it's like to run a business, thanks to the Kokomo Confectioners company. The downtown business is run by high school students enrolled in the Culinary Arts program. Instructor SHELLEY helps the students run the business in the building that once housed the Cherry House Confectioners Company back in the 1930s through the 1950s. Rust says the students play a big role in keeping business going.
I mean, they do everything from making the menu to giving me grocery lists to coming up with pricing and figuring pricing, to cleaning, to cooking it. I mean, everything's from scratch, so they do it all.
But this experience is more than learning the technical side of running a business. The students are learning the importance of customer interaction.
I love the customers, I love interacting with the customers, and I love making the food also.
With the uncertainty in today's job market, this unique experience is giving the students an edge over their future competition.
The nice thing about the food industry or the hospitality industry is it keeps going. But it's also very competitive. It's extraordinarily competitive, and I can give them that edge. Where there's 100 people competing for a job, my student qualifies over all 100 of those because they have all this experience and all this information.
Although Kokomo Confectioners Company is only in their second year of operation, the impact of this experience is as sweet as the treats they're creating.
You do a lot of bookwork, but then again, it all pays off when you do end up getting to go into the kitchen because you're hands-on. It's definitely a real world to get you out there and ready and prepared.
For KPTV, I'm Ian Hoagland.
Kokomo Confectioners Company, located on Superior Street downtown, is open on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays from 3 to 6 p.m. Sales benefit the Culinary Arts program at the Kokomo Area Career Center. Next on KPTV News, we'll take a look at high school football. More on how the 2013 season is shaping up after the break.
This is my granddaughter, Megan, and this is my daughter, Michelle. We've all purchased our vehicles here at Kokomo Auto World.
They know me, they know my first name, and they go over and beyond for me.
I always return here because of the staff.
No hassle. They have my paperwork waiting for me when I get here, and I jump in my car and I go.
Being a college student, I had a set budget, and Kokomo Auto World worked with me and got me the car that I wanted for a price that I could afford.
I feel like they know me, and they should. I've been coming in here since 1968.
So what's your Kokomo Auto World story? Share it with us on Facebook.
Welcome back to KPTV News. Here's the weekly high school football wrap-up. Last Friday night, Peru fell to the Taylor Titans 47-0. The Northwestern Tigers were defeated by the Western Panthers 14-30. Eastern suffered a loss to Mechaniqua, losing by 47 against the Braves. And the Kokomo Wildcats edged out Huntington North last Friday night. The final score of that game was 14-7. Peru, Western, and Hamilton Heights are all undefeated in the Mid-Indiana Conference. Northwestern and Mechaniqua have both suffered a conference loss, making them 1-1 in the MIC, with Eastern, Lewis Cass, and Taylor all 0-2 in the same conference. As for the Kokomo Wildcats, they're 1-1 in the North Central Conference. Don't miss our live broadcast this Friday. Kokomo Perspective will have a live video broadcast of the Kokomo Wildcats taking on Newcastle. The game will be played on the road at Newcastle Friday night at 7. In our live radio broadcast, Barry and Devin are back at Western High School as the Panthers take on the Maconaquah Braves in MIC conference play. The game is at Western and is also a homecoming game. Kickoff is at 7. Catch all the Wildcat football action by watching our live broadcast on KokomoPerspective.com. You can also listen to the County Game of the Week by going to KokomoPerspective.com/radio. Thanks for watching KPTV News. In order to bring you the best product possible, KPTV News is taking a short break from our weekly broadcast. Make sure to keep checking in at KokomoPerspective.com for the latest and up-to-date coverage for Kokomo and the surrounding areas. For KPTV News, I'm Samantha THIEKE.